Good evening. Tonight, the world watches as yet another blanket unfolds between two nations. We take you live to our correspondent on the ground where tensions have escalated into full-scale blanket action. We warn you, the images may be difficult to watch. Danielle.
Thank you, Steve. As you can see, the situation here is deteriorating rapidly. The blanket between these two factions has reached an all-time high, with neither side willing to fold. Earlier today, the president released a statement urging both sides to tuck in their differences and find common ground, but as of now, all efforts have been smothered. Meanwhile, in Congress, lawmakers are debating a new blanket control bill, which would restrict access to high-capacity blankets for civilians. The opposition argues that every citizen has a fundamental right to bear blankets. A decision is expected later this week. But with tensions rising, it remains unclear whether legislation will be enough to keep the peace, or if this nation is headed for an all-out civil blanket.
Powerful reporting as always, Danielle. Now let's bring in our panel of experts. Joining us tonight, we have retired General Mark Thompson, who commanded multiple blankets overseas, and Dr. Linda Marsh, a historian specializing in past blankets. Thank you both for being here. General, let's start with you. Some critics are saying this blanket is the worst we've seen in decades. How do you respond?
Look, I've seen blankets firsthand. I've fought in them. Let me tell you, this is nothing compared to the blankets of the early 2000s. Back then, we didn't have these soft, modern blankets. It was raw, gritty, full-contact blanketing.
And Dr. Marsh, from a historical perspective, how does this compare?
It's eerily similar to the blanket conflicts of 1968, when society was nearly torn apart over blanket rights. If we don't learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it.
A chilling thought indeed. And finally, in sports, an upset in last night's championship as the defending team was completely blanketed by their opponents in the final quarter. A devastating loss.
Strong blankets expected throughout the East Coast, with a high chance of sweeping blankets in the Midwest. Be sure to bundle up.
That's all for tonight. Stay safe, stay covered, and remember, the blanket decree is not to be questioned. Good night.